Okay, good morning everyone.
Good morning,
Good
sir.
morning, sir.
So I'm glad to meet
Morning,
you
sir.
grade 8 Sampaguita. Okay, so for today, it's only pure orientation for you. We'll not yet be going to discuss about the subject, but I'm going to orient you of whatever you need in my class. Okay, so what you need in this class is first I'm going to implement my rules to you. Okay, so we're going to have an agreement. Okay, so an agreement that we are going to have these rules for the whole school year. Okay, so I'm going to present my rules to you. Okay, so while presenting the rules, I don't want you to interrupt me. Okay, so if you have questions along the way, so I want you to take note of that first. Okay, because later, the end of this meeting, I will entertain you. Okay, so wait for a while.
Sir, pagawin mo na lang po na activity yung mga bata at ang mga activity mo sa Friday. Magbaba po yung isa to Camellia.
Paano sa elective? Mag-ako mag-elective.
Pati electives. Bibigyan ng activity mo.
Hindi po kayo sinna-orient.
Wala yan. I-orient mo naman yung teacher. Tapos magbaba niya kita. Ako kaya papaansin na services yung mga advisory class na tapos may paper works kita mo.
Ma'am. Nagkabal na sana ako,
Kaya
ma'am.
naran mo mga...
Magdali-dalan ko na lang. Okay, so sorry for the short interruption. Um, can you hear my voice clearly?
Opo. Yes po, sir.
Yes po.
Yes, sir.
So that's good. Okay, so as I said, we are going to have an agreement today. An agreement of the rules that you are going to have for the whole school year. So since now you are now grade 8. Okay, you are grade 8. Okay. And I know some of you, most of you already know me or knew me. So, yung iba, hindi pa naman ako kilala. Okay, but sooner or later, makikilala nyo kung sino ako. Okay, so, some of the students here are my students when during online summer class. So, your faces, so I can recognize your faces. Especially yung mga galing sa previous school, previous grade 7. Okay? So, ganito. Wait. So, let me present myself first to you. So, my short or my basic profile. Okay, so, yeah. So, I'm going to present myself. My name is Mr. John Michael Esplana. I'm a junior high school faculty member here. And this is actually my second year of teaching. So, I graduated at Bao Community College year 2019, major in biological science. So, in the same year, I am a licensed professional teacher now. Okay, so I taught subjects that I taught general science. Okay, so advanced biology and that is for you. So MAPE, yun yung subject kong tuturuan ngayon. So you can always reach me out through the contact that is given in your screen. Okay, so I'm from San Vicente. Okay, so that's enough. So for more information, you may ask me anytime, especially if I allow you to ask me. Okay? So so let me present my rule to you. So mamadaliin lang natin yung oras kasi madami akong gagawin. Okay? So orientation naman to. But though in orientation lang naman, so it's very important for you to attend this meeting because this will guide you through the whole school year. Okay? So if you don't understand what I'm going to discuss now, maliligaw kayo. Okay? So ayaw ko sa bata yung naliligaw. Especially sa mga rules, especially sa mga topic. Okay? So hindi niyo pa naman siguro naranasan maligaw, di ba? Okay? So, but most of the time, you should always follow kung ano yung instruction ng teacher. Okay? So, yan. For those who took the summer class, so I've already presented this to them, but I'll repeat this for the sake of others. Okay? So, wala namang nabago. So, I'll just give details or specific for each rule. So, I simplified this rule in a way that a student like you can understand. Okay, so yeah. So if you don't understand, as I said, if you have question, if you want revision for the rule, I want you to take note of that because later I'll give you time to entertain you. Okay, so yeah. So while in class or while I'm discussing, so I don't want every one of you to interrupt me. So let me speak clearly. Let me speak continuously. Okay? So, I'll give you time for you later. Okay? So, yan. So, let's start with number 1. So, okay. So, my number 1 rule, sorry. Okay, so I want every one of you to be in class on time. So, how are you going to be in class on time? You should prepare yourself before 7:40. So, 7:40 is the start of our classes. So, ngayon, naging delay-delay lang tayo kasi nagkaroon ng problem. But always, make sure that you should be in class on time. So, I like the way na dapat sabay-sabay kayong mag-enter. Okay? So, next. Number 2. Okay, so only one person at a time should talk. So, if I'm talking, you should all listen attentively. Okay, so if somebody else here is going to talk, so everyone else will listen. Okay, so you are SSC, and I know some of you, or most of you, or all of you understand what I'm trying to say. Okay, so next for number 3. Okay, so if possible, don't leave the meeting if it is not yet announced by me. Okay, so remember, so don't leave the meeting. Okay, so especially 7:40 to 9:40. Okay, so don't leave the meeting. So leaving the meeting means you are cutting the class, or you are cutting classes. Okay, so don't leave the meeting if possible. So how about, sir, when we have internet disconnection? So don't worry, I can sense the students who have internet disconnection or hindi stable yung internet. Okay, so I can sense naman yung students na nagsisinungaling. Okay, so yeah. So I want you to be aware of what I'm saying. Okay, so next. For number 4, okay, so this is basic for you. So alam niyo na to. Just familiarize the different platforms that we are going to use. Next, for number 5, so I want every one of you to listen to your teacher attentively. So during discussion, before discussion, during instruction, or whatever that I say to you, I want you to listen attentively. Okay, so if you don't listen to me attentively during class, that means you are not participating well. Okay, so that means you are not interested in the class. And if you are not interested in my class, I could probably suggest that to remove you from this class. So you always listen to your teacher attentively. Okay? Next, number 6. Okay, so I need every one of you to mute yourself if it is not necessary to talk. So let me see if all of you are muted. Okay, so lahat naman kayo muted. Okay? So, yan. So, naranasan nyo naman siguro kapag lahat sabay-sabay nagsasalita. Okay? So, hindi masakit sa tenga. Okay, so when it is not time for you to speak, so mute yourself. But if your teacher wants you to speak or wants you to participate, so that is the time that you can unmute yourself. Okay, so it's clear to you. Next, number 7. Okay, so keep yourself away from an area of noise. So if you if you are any form of noise is a distraction, so always keep yourself away. So make a place na tahimik. So make sure you tell your siblings not to distract you, your parents not to distract you during your online classes, especially in my time. Okay? So, yun. This is a very important thing for me. Okay? So, next, number 8. Okay, I want you to have a regular update in your class or email. So, ito na yung sabi ko sa inyo para hindi kayo malikaw. To all my instruction, have a regular update. Next, number 9. So don't share any documents or picture to public or whatever discussed here. So what we have here, just keep it with us. Okay, so don't share it to anyone, especially if it's necessary. And I told you to share it to public. Okay, so if you don't have my permission, don't do something na alam nyong magiging delikado. Okay? So, especially sa mga, alam ko yung mga Facebook na yan, sa mga Twitter na yan. So, may mga students na nag-aaway dyan. So, parinigan, ayaw ko ng ganyan. Okay? So, kung may gusto kayong sabihin sa teacher, sabihin nyo sa akin, prangkahin nyo ako. Okay? At paprangkahin ko din kayo. Okay? So, ayaw ko nung nag-share pa kayo ng opinions nyo, ng comments nyo, ng pambabash nyo sa social media. Okay? So, I don't want that. Okay? So, as early as now, okay? So, baguhin nyo yung ugali nyo. Ayusin nyo yung ugali nyo. Okay? Next, number 10. Okay, I want you to wear an appropriate shirt. So, I know you know what I mean with an appropriate shirt. So, let me see if you are all wearing the appropriate shirt. Let me see. Okay, if you are all wearing the appropriate shirt. Okay, so that is not appropriate for me. Though it's Friday, so you are not required to wear your uniform. So I want every one of you every Friday to wear at least white shirt. Okay? So next time we meet, make sure that you are wearing white shirt. Ayoko ng de colores. Did you understand? Yes, you should understand. Okay? So, white shirt for formality. Though Friday, it's a wash day, so I want you to wear a white shirt. Okay? So, next, number 11. Okay, so prepare everything you need before the class. So, no excuses. It's our first subject, so before the class, make sure that you have your personal necessities done, have your breakfast done, have your setup, internet connection done, so whatever you need before the class. Okay, so next, number 12. Okay, so if you have question, I want you to remember I am approachable. Okay, so you can always tell me what is your question, tell me what is your queries or concern or suggestion of a particular topic that we are discussing currently. Okay, next, number 13. Okay, so respect everyone else in the class. Okay, so when we speak of everyone else, so it's between you and the other person and all the person in this class, including me. Okay, so number 13 is a very special number for you. Lucky number 13. So you know that respect means everything to me. Okay, so some of you know know how to spell the word respect, but they don't know what respect means. Okay, so respect means everything. Okay, so ayoko dito yung nag-aaway-away, nagtatampo-tampuhan. Okay, so if you want to be respected, so respect others the way you want to be respected. Okay, so if you give 1% of your respect to others, so that will be given back to you. If you give 100%, that will be given back to you. Walang kulang dyan. Okay? So, yan. Always remember to respect everyone else. Okay? Next. Number 14. So, if you have internet access difficulty, I want you to leave a message. Okay? So, we don't know kung kailan tayo mawawalan ng internet access disconnection or internet disconnection. Okay? So leave a message prior kapag alam nyo na wala talagang internet. During, kapag alam nyo nawawala-wala yung internet. So, after, kapag biglang nawala yung internet. So, you know what I mean with that. Okay? So, yan. Always leave a message. So, where you can leave a message? You can always PM me. You can always send that to our group chat or wherever na pwede kong mabasa. Okay? So, next, number 15. Okay, so checking of attendance will be monitored every meeting. Okay? So, I want you to look at the synonym of every. Every means what? Zoe. What is the synonym of every? No response. So every means always. Okay, so whenever we meet, I will always be checking your attendance. Okay, so I have two processes of how I'm going to check your attendance, class. Okay, the first process is announce process. That means I'm going to check your attendance, for example, at 9:40. I'm going to check your attendance in the middle of discussion. Okay, so that is an announced process of checking your attendance. But I like the second one. Okay, so the second process is unannounced. Okay, so you don't know when is the time that I'm going to check the attendance. But make sure that I'm going to check your attendance every meeting. So don't leave the meeting. So walang absent, walang excuses muna. Okay? So isang beses na nga tayo mag-meet, mag-a-absent pa kayo. So lugi kayo. In 1 week, we're just going to meet once. So it's very important for you na dapat maging present. Okay? So if you are absent, okay, so wala, malaking bearing yan sa magiging performance nyo. Okay, so always be present during classes. Okay, so huwag nyo mamaliitin yung mga elective subjects like me. Okay, yung advanced biology. Yung iba kasi feeling nila minamaliit nila porket advanced biology elective lang. So nag-absent sila. So make sure that you always be present. Okay? So yan. Remember, once a week lang tayong mag-meet. Okay? Next. Number 16. Okay, so notebooks and pen are my basic requirement. So, it's a prerequisite for you, or it's a privilege for you to have your hard copy notebook because kung magkaroon man ng problema sa device nyo, ma-format man yan, masira man yan, at least you have your backup with you. Okay? Next, number 17. Okay, so I want every one of you, okay, to observe proper posture in front of your monitor. So let me see if you are now observing. So let's apply this rule for now. Okay, so if you are observing proper posture. Your faces are very familiar to me. Okay, good. So I want you to maintain that posture. Okay, so next, number 18. Okay, so number 18. So have your snacks or breakfast before the meeting. So it's related to prepare yourself before the class. So number 19. Okay, so avoid unnecessary posting of information not needed for the class. So this is also related to the previous one. No posting, no sharing to whatever it is. Okay? So, what else can I add with this rule? So, especially sa group chat, so ayoko yung palaging send ng emojis, hindi naman kailangan, nag-uusap sa group chat. Okay? So, ang gusto ko lang sa group chat, link. Doon ko lang send yung information, yung link if you have question. Pero yung mga usapan na hindi naman dapat pag-usapan sa GC, wag nang pag-usapan doon. Okay? So, kung gusto nyo magchismisan, gumawa kayo ng another GC. Okay? So, naiintindihan nyo ba ako? Okay, so, walang magchichismisan ng mga hindi naman importante special sa GC. Okay? So, I hope you're getting what is the sense of this rule. Okay? Next, number 20. Okay, so this is what I want to emphasize to you. Okay, so no cyberbullying. Okay, so you know that cyberbullying is a crime, and you know what cyberbullying is. Okay, whoever commits this particular activity, okay, kahit gaano pa yan kalala, malalaman o hindi, so that is considered as cyberbullying, and you know that that is punishable by law. Okay? So remember, so ngayon pa lang nire-record ko na yung activities natin ngayon. So I have a screen recorder. So alam ko kung ano yung mga pinagagagawa nyo. I can always review whenever I want to. Okay, kung ano yung mga ginagawa nyo. Okay? So alam ko din yung ikot ng mga mata nyo. Okay? So alam ko kung sino yung tingin kung saan. So, always have focus to this class. Okay? So, you know what? During online classes, I look always with your eyes. Okay? I look always to your eyes. Okay? So, yan. No cyberbullying. Okay? So, yan. Next. Okay, so I want you to remember 40 minutes. Limited lang yung time natin sa Zoom. Okay, but we can finish this. Next, number 21. Okay, so do not incorporate other work while you are facing my class. Okay, so wag kayong gagawa ng ibang bagay in other subjects while you are doing my class or while we are in session. Okay, so wag kayong gagawa na kung ano. Don't eat while in class. So you can write for lecture. Okay, so yan. I hope dapat meron na kayong anong tanong nako-compose na tanong related to each rules. O kahit hindi each, yung mga may tanong kayo na nalilituhan kayo. Okay, next. If you have siblings, tell them not to distract you while at the meeting. So, alam nyo na yan. Next, number 23. Okay, so always tell your teacher that if you need to leave for personal necessities, okay, always tell your teacher if you need to leave for personal necessities. Okay, so I observed from some other section na bukas nga yung webcam pero wala na yung student. So hindi man lang nagpaalam. Ayaw ko ng ganun. Okay? Ayaw ko ng bastos na estudyante. Okay? So if you want to leave or if you need to leave rather, okay? So make sure that you tell me first. Okay? So papayagan ko naman kayo basta magsabi kayo. Okay? So yan. Next, number 24. Okay, so I might be posting information prior, dagdagan nyo pa ng isa during or after the meeting. So, this is related with the previous one. Always be updated. Okay? So, alam nyo naman yung nangyayari sa mga hindi updated na students. So, hindi alam kung anong gagawin. Okay? So, next, number 25. This might be the last one. Okay, so I want every one of you to be patient for internet difficulties. So if you have internet difficulties, so nahirapan kayo makakonect because you don't have stable connection, so I will be very patient for you. Okay, so but when time comes na ako naman yung magkaroon ng disconnection sa internet, so I want every one of you to be patient. Okay? So it's just a give and take relationship among us. Okay? So, yan. So, another thing related to the previous one, as I said, so alam ko naman kung sino yung talagang merong mahirap na connection sa internet. So, I can sense who are the students who tell na hindi talaga sila nakaka-connect sa internet. Okay? Yan. Okay, so we have 25 rules actually, but can I add one rule? So, syempre naman. So, I'm going to add that one rule for rule number 26, and this is very important for you. Okay? So, my number 26 rule, I just want you to listen. Wait lang, stop na natin yung pag-share. Okay, so for the 26th rule, okay, so if you don't turn on your webcam, okay, so that means you are absent. Okay, so that is my 26th rule. Okay, so if you don't turn on your webcam, okay, so that means you are absent. Okay, so I will be very strict with this one. Why I had this with you? Okay, just because I want every one of you to monitor your activities. I want to monitor your behavior. I want to see what you do while in class. I want to see your posture. So, I want to see your eyes and everything I need to see during classes. Okay? Do you understand? So, yun lang naman. Yun lang naman yung rules ko. Madali lang naman yan. So I'm now giving you the chance to raise your questions. So, pero isa-isa lang. Okay? So, meron dyang raise hand button sa Zoom. If you have question, you can raise your hand so that I can call you. Come on. Question about the rules. Kahit isa lang, dalawa, or nalilituhan kayo sa rule, kung gusto nyong i-revise yung rule, so that we can agree. Wala? Parang walang nagre-raise hand button. So, kung hindi nyo nakikita yung raise hand button dyan sa Zoom, you can raise your hand physically. Wala na kayong tanong? Are you sure? Wala atang nagre-raise ng hand. So I want you to tell this, if you don't question my rule for now, so remember, that will be implemented for the whole school year. So kung may tanong kayo, may problema kayo with a particular rule, magsabi na kayo ngayon pa lang. So, naisulat nyo ba yung 26 rule? So, make sure na naisulat nyo, Okay. So, wala na? No question? Okay. So, si Jewel, wala ka ng question, Jewel, or meron?
Wala, sir.
Oh, wala. Okay. So, very good. If you don't have question, I think those 26 rules will be applied to you, to us. Okay? For the whole school year. 10 months lang tayo naman siguro or 9 months. I don't know. Okay? But that will be used. Okay? So I think that's all for now. Kasi may meeting kami, so it was supposed to be 1 hour meeting, pero sabi magbibigay na lang daw ng short intro or orientation for you. Okay, so what about subject? Ano yung tanong nyo? What about the subject, or what about me, or what about the class? Do you have question? Para ngayon pa lang. So by next week, we'll be starting to discuss topics. Okay, so if you have questions about the books that we are going to use, so don't worry. So I'll provide you with e-copy book. So we are going to use Campbell Biology as our reference. So Campbell Biology, so wait lang. Tingnan ko lang. Okay, so Campbell Biology 11th edition. So that is the latest edition ng Campbell Biology by... So wait lang, ito. Pakita ko sa inyo para at least alam nyo. So 1 minute na lang, mag-e-end na. After this, we'll end na. Okay? So ito yung magiging book nyo. So meron akong e-copy, so I'll provide you with this. Okay, so ganyan yung itsura ng book nyo. So madami yung pages. Pero I hope we can we can discuss all the topics there. Okay, so madami kasi yan. So napaka-broad. Pero I'm going to give you the list ng courses. Okay, ng topic. So, it's less than a minute yung meeting natin. So, if you don't have questions, I'll dismiss you by now kapag natapos na yung oras. So, wala na. So, are we clear? Yes. So, we are clear. Okay, so, thank you. I'm glad to meet you. So, along the way, makikilala ko kayo one by one. So, kayo magkakilala na, pero hindi ko pa kayo kilala. Okay? So, I'm happy to have you as my students in advanced biology. Okay? So, I know, magagaling naman kayo. Okay? So, kaya hindi kayo mahirap turuan. Okay? So, thank you for your active listening and participation. Okay. Goodbye. Thank you.